Hi everyone, Nigel here from NigelShaw.com. Today I want to share with you a video about how to stop caring about what other people think about you, think of you. And actually for a long time ago, since I was 26, 27, I decided on this for a long time. And then I have stopped thinking about it because you learn when you want to learn how to stop caring so much about what other people think, you don't think about it, right? But the last few weeks, the last few months, have been having a lot of conversations with people who tell me things like this, um, so and so will tell somebody else about my condition, and then they want to make me feel bad, or this person will purposely say this to make me feel bad, and then what else do they say? Then they will say that no, this person said this and this so that I will look bad. It's the same, like, everybody has their own opinions. You must understand, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Then the last I checked, right, opinions aren't facts. I checked. I mean, you check somewhere. Opinions aren't fact. Everybody has their opinions, and opinions are just sometimes it's their own thinking, their own irrational fears, their own insecurity, their own esteem issues, their own inner world that happen to them that they carry on, and they want to pass it to you. An example, right? I'll give you an example. When I quit my job, right, as an employee to start my entrepreneurship journey, I started off as a freelancer. And then somebody really close to me told me this: Nigel, you go and hang up the phone right now. Go back to your boss and beg for your job back. Then you hang up the phone. And then you call again. Call your boss. Screaming into the phone. Beg for your job back. I laugh because actually it's quite funny looking back. And this repeat again and again. And it's actually quite annoying because when I quit my job then, within the first month itself, I doubled my income. That was back in 2000 and what? 13? I think so. Is it 2000? Yeah. No, actually, you know what? I quit my job 2008. My gosh, that long ago. I doubled my income. And from then, I double some more, I double again. And the story goes on for me that I started off as a freelancer, and I hustled all the way up. So one of my first few businesses for a 7-figure, right? And if I followed this person's reactive advice out of goodwill, I'll be still slogging as an employee, being extremely unhappy where I was, playing games that I don't give two fucks about, where there's much politics. And you know, I'm so glad I decided not to care about what they think, be it whether they're close to me, my parents, my siblings, whatever. Because their circumstance isn't the same as mine. Many of these people, either there's only two ways, right? It's either they really care about you and they're really insecure, they don't want you to get left out or to die, or people who really don't care, who simply shoot their mouth off, right? So you must weigh it out. Sometimes they come from an insecure perspective, sometimes they come from a protective perspective, they don't want you to get hurt. But again, their perspective, their nuances, their baggage, their opinions may or may not apply to you, right? So that one, you have to check it yourself, and you must know your game. You must know what you're doing, right? Number one. Number two, like I shared just now, some cares, like people who are very close to something, they care, then they share things like out of concern and goodwill, but actually it doesn't help because sometimes it's just manipulative. It's like how to give you example about that. It's like they just want to control. Some people just want to control and manipulate you. They're just like, oh, I'm concerned that you are too skinny. Maybe you should eat more. So because they want to get fat. That's a simple example, right? But you can apply this to, love, relationships, money, career, business, whatever. Most time they just have their own agenda, right? Frankly speaking, no one really cares. because everybody, most of the people that you care about, or the person, basically they're too busy with their own other lives, their own lives, to they're obsessing about their own shit. Likewise, I would tell you, you should obsess about your own shit. Number three, be your own friend. Care about your own opinions. Care about your own preferences. Really, because in the end, your preferences, your opinions can vary very differently from your parents, from your grandparents, from your siblings, from your friends, from your colleagues. You know, and to give you an example, right? Not everybody likes pickles, but you may like pickles. So does that mean that because they don't like pickles, you can't eat pickles forever? But if you absolutely love pickles and it will change your life, you don't eat it, tough, right? Right? Of course, this is an example, a simple example of pickles. It can be very much more complex with such as, they'll tell you to date who and who, to not date who and who, to do that and that, right? You got to know yourself. If you like pickles, eat the fucking pickles, right? Of course, don't hurt others, don't cheat others, don't manipulate, don't kill, right? Others, and then they can take their own preferences, and you can take your own preferences. I give you an example. I know some people, right, who say that, oh no, Nigel, we can't celebrate this event, because if you celebrate this event, that person won't be happy. So you can't have cakes. Then I'm like, I like cakes. No, but the other person, maybe I'm like, no, I like cakes. I like cakes. The other person don't like cakes, then don't eat. I eat. I may not go out with the person to eat cakes, or maybe when we go out, we eat other stuff. But don't tell me not to eat cake just because somebody else don't like cake. If I like pickles or I like cake and the other person don't, what do you do? Right? And those are the small nuances. And the real nuance, right, is number three, number four. Those are the meaty stuff. So you got to know number three is about knowing yourself, being your own friend, right? Where you care about your own opinions, you care about your own preferences. Make sure that it's ethical, legal, moral, and you don't hurt others, right? Don't cheat others. And lastly, number four is that many people get stuck in this rut because they are really lost. They are really floating around in life. They have nothing that they look forward to. So things like backhand comments or people's opinions can hurt them a lot because they have nothing to look forward to. And these comments can be quite irritating. But let's say if you have something really meaningful that you care about, that you're doing, an example, like let's say if I really like pickles and I'm starting a business, or I have a business all about pickles, how to pickle um X fruit or Y vegetables, or you know what I mean? These opinions be like, okay, don't waste my time, sure, whatever, pickles, right? So do something meaningful that you care about. I find that when you do something meaningful, it's very easy to go in the flow of creating more meaningful stuff. And also people will follow you. People who love what you do. An example, I give back example again, back to the example of pickles. So pickles it's like durians, right? Durians or what, or cakes. You either love it or hate it, or you're okay with it. The okay with it won't say anything. Okay, the one who hate it will make a lot of noise about the hating it, but those who love it will love it. So probably have got to have a lot more meaningful conversations and ideas and discussions about how to make more pickles, how intense the pickles should be. Is dry pickle, wet pickle, you can have a lot more fun conversations rather than, oh my gosh, another thing about this person say this, so I feel bad. This person said this person bad things about me, so I feel bad. It's really hard because if you're stuck in that trench, you may not see how to just take a step back. This is one of those situations where you can resolve it fairly quickly by taking a few steps back. It's only when you're too in your face, you can't see it for the truth, right? You take a few steps back, then you realize, okay, this is something that's not really that important. Maybe important to that person, or this process is important to the person, but you can choose not to participate. Some people like to complain. Some people like to find reasons to be unhappy. Some people like to find reasons to make the unhappiness longer. Is that the correct word? Our time is on earth is finite, it's limited. Do something that you care about. Do something that you love doing. Gotta be your own friend. No one cares anyway. And everyone has their own opinion. So don't waste your time caring about something that you don't care about. Okay? So that's all I want to share with you about how to stop caring about what other people think of you, what other people think about you. If really that bothers you, then let me share it with you first. I think the world of you. I think you're blessed. I think you're going to be awesome. You think you're going to be loved. No matter where you are, whether you're high or low, I think the world of you, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. There's going to be more in store for you. Okay? Hear that from me. So that's all I have to share with you today. If you like this video, comment down below, do subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends and loved ones. Okay? Take care. See you. Bye.